cyanide solution would put the gold into solution. And that solution we would collect in the tanks. And then we had a series of what we called zinc boxes, which were steel boxes that we would get zinc shavings. We'd make zinc shavings, and we'd run that gold cyanide through the zinc, and it would precipitate out the gold. Actually, if it's rich enough, we go right to smelting now. But oftentimes because we didn't want to have any. Are you recording this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we finished it a lot of times in the United States.
Don't say anything that might tend to get you in trouble.
Exactly.
What's Bill's last name? How do you say it?
McClinney.
Geologist, ace geologist Bill McClinney up here.
Picking up
Senior geologist.
Senior geologist.
Picking
Senior
up-
ace
picking up the,
geologist.
Have you found any gold in there yet?
No, not yet. I see some nice fracture patterns.
That's
Form compounds, because there's 92 naturally occurring elements, but a mineral is a compound. Okay, gold is not a mineral. Gold is an element. Okay, and you don't find gold oxide, you don't find gold sulfide, because gold is a noble element, meaning its outer electron shell is complete. It doesn't form ionic minerals. You see what I'm trying to say? You can get some kind of covalent bonding with it, like gold tellurides and things of that sort, but it's very rare to find gold forming any kind of a compound. So it's not a mineral, it's an element. So what happens is you got to melt. And it's sitting here and it starts to cool down. Feldspar crystals form, they fall out of solution. That depletes it of those elements. You see what I'm saying? And then other things start to form out, and finally you're left with the stuff that will form crystals, but at fairly low temperature, and that's primarily your quartz. And since gold really is not very sociable, doesn't form any minerals, it's sitting around, what the fuck am I going to do, you know? And so now that you've done this, and this whole chamber that started off this big and has now got all these solids in it is now this big, it's all falling out itself, it's all fractured up, and the gold goes shooting off as a supernatant liquid, and it freezes in the country rock. And this happened fast because it's sugar quartz. It's not crystalline quartz. So this happened when it got shot off into all these fractures. It hardened up fast, meaning the gold didn't even have time to get together with the gold. So it's in here, but it's probably very, very fine flakes, you know. Because you can tell, it's sugar quartz. That means that this hardened up very fast. And you have to be careful when you're looking at it, because the reflections on all the different faces in the sugar quartz can, several times I've gone, ooh, there's gold. I go, no, that's just birefringence. That's not gold. And birefringence is how you get different reflectivities that change the character of the light.
What if all these have been already cracked and looked at?
No, this is all just stuff that fell off.
Stuff that fell off the truck.
Yeah. It's still ore.
Dean, just like your television set, fell off the truck.
My product, boys.
Yeah, and see, here's your country rock right here. It's nice schist.
Yep.
Metamorphic schist. Well, it was probably a sedimentary rock at one point in time, but it's been recrystallized by high temperature and pressure. Temperature very likely came from this material. You know, the stuff that's intrusive.
Here's
That's
one
your country
about
rock.
to break.
So you're in a metamorphic schist, and you got a felsic intrusive into that. Okay. So probably
Senior
not.
geologist William McClinney demonstrating how you find gold in the quartz rocks here at the gold mine.
That one looks interesting. Watch your eyes.
He seems to have one. Slam. What do you think?
That looks better.
This has got almost a rose quartz tint to it, so you probably got a little bit of titanium in this one. Not fresh enough surface though.
How about this one, Bill?
Uh-huh.
Too hard.
Oh, beautiful texture of that stuff.
Getting closer down into the mine.
Yeah, what'd you do with that other hammer?
It's right here.
Where it ends?
going into the mine.
It's one of several places it's going. You can even see where the rope here tied to the ladder.
Bob, is this the main entrance you were talking about?
No. This is where guys have been working after we left. The main entrance is on the other side. But
Doesn't this look like it would be caving in?
it's a vein. It's a quartz vein. Down here, Bill.
Yep. It's all paved. The dip on that plane surface. So at the strike of the dip, you can project this plane in three-dimensional space. So that's what we're getting ready to do. I need a good place where I can get it.
I think up on top.
I can actually get it from up here, but I don't really like hiking up on that. To fall
No.
back.
You got to come up this way.
That's why I decided to pick up one of those boxes.
So we had our first gold here, but it was a false alarm.
What's this thing?
It's not gold. It's too translucent to transmit the light. It's not gold. I think I've got a flake now.
Looks like we may have found the first gold here.
The first gold that you
Very
found.
small.
That you found. We've been.
First gold of the day, I should correct.
It sure looks like it.
Well, this sure's got a lot of shiny stuff in it, I tell you.
Could they picture that rock?
Okay. Good sugar quartz.
Ready to go down into the mine. Everybody got their hard hat on. Point this at me, okay, so you can see my arm.
Where do we put?
Just
where do I put?
look at the screen. Don't push anything. Just look at the screen. It's on.
So
Just
now
point
we're
at me.
going to take
We're
the
headed
boss,
to the mine.
bo-
Got the
boss-
hard hat.
Hard hat.
All right. Walking into the mine, walk down a big hill. Here's a haunted house and weird pot trails, weird holes in the ground, uniform. Mosman, if you're watching this, could be UFOs.
I'll tell you the story about it. It's over 100 years old. And the guy that
Another room, secret room, also dug up.
What, do you think this is a human skull?
Let's see. Never know.
You never know.
Dry stream.
Where's the hole? Is the hole over there?
We're looking at an old entryway into the mine, and we will soon be entering the original shaft. It's approximately 100 yards long, and here we go. It's about 5 feet high, it's difficult to stand, and it's very, very dark. We were advised against entering by our geologist, but he supplied us with hard hats, and we couldn't resist. One of the interesting things inside is that you may have noticed the pink ribbons that were marking certain areas along the mountain. Well, inside we found these pink ribbons approximately every 3 feet. They appear to be marking a vein, and they go the distance into the end of the mine, approximately 100 yards, with these amazing pink markings. It looks like somebody's been trespassing and mining this property. Here's a pink ribbon coming up. They're about every 3 feet inside. It's an incredible experience, very dark, and hopefully there's a lot of gold in here. It's an exciting day at the mine. We're about to leave as soon as we get out of this mine here right now. And yes, we did find gold. You'll soon see. This is the gold we found, first gold. Now we're on our way, driving back home. We're hoping to return, bring appropriate personnel and equipment, and begin to mine the extensive gold resources that appear to be here in this mine, possibly millions of ounces.